So today we're going to talk about how people will regret losing you. And that could be relationships, friendships, even a job. That person is going to regret losing you. I guarantee you. People start to regret to lose someone when they see that person striving, when they see you doing better than them, when they feel like you're unstoppable. Now they regret losing you. Now they hate what they did to you. So in the beginning, it's hard. I know it is. It's super hard. You know, you're going through a lot. And it's important to let those emotions out, let those feelings out. I know sometimes you may want to just keep it in and hold it in. It's actually healthy to let it out. Cry, scream, yell, vent, do whatever you gotta do. In the beginning, you probably question yourself and you wonder, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? What could I have done to prevent this from happening? Oh my God, why is this happening? But it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You've been separated from that person for a reason. And once you realize that reason, or once you realize that, things start to get better. I promise you it does. It starts to get better. Things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. We may not know that reason right when it happens. We may not know that reason for a long time, but trust me, everything in life happens for a reason. So that breakup didn't just happen just to hurt you, just to make you depressed, just to make you sad. It happened for a reason. Breakups are definitely probably one of the hardest things that you go through in life outside of actually losing somebody. Breakups are actually hard. You know, heartbreaks are not easy. And I don't like when people try to make it seem like, oh, it's just a heartbreak, get over it. Because it's not that easy. It's not that easy, especially when you deeply love that person or you had love for that person. It's not super easy to get over it. But there comes a time where you will get over it. You will get over it. You will forget about them. You will forget about all of the memories you guys had together. You will forget about it. No one can ever see this coming, I mean, sometimes you can expect the breakup to happen, or you can expect that job to let you go, but you don't see it coming. You may not know the exact hour, the exact day. You expect it, but you don't know when it's going to happen. So nobody's actually prepared for that to happen. So when it happens, it does catch you off guard. It does. So once you accept the fact that, that person is no longer there, now it's time to heal. The healing process and the healing journey is such a beautiful thing. You start to realize, I didn't need that person. You don't need that person. They were actually holding you back from something that God had planned for you. That person was in the way of your biggest blessing, and you don't realize that until you start to heal. Things just get a little better for you. You start to do things that you love. You're more focused on yourself, and you should be. You focus more on your mental, focus more on your health. You're focusing on you more. You don't have that distraction in a way. And it was definitely a distraction because God removed it from your life. So that means it was a distraction. If He removes that person from your life, then that person no longer serves you any purpose. When you're in the healing process, you start to realize that you can actually do this. It gets a lot easier. It gets a lot easier. You don't think about that person as much. You're not worried about what they're doing, who they're with. You're not even focusing on why that breakup happened, why they left you, why they stopped responding to your messages, why they just ghosted you. You stop caring about any of that because you're healing. You're finally loving yourself. You know your worth. So you're not worried about what they missed out on. You know your worth. You're feeling better. You're looking better. The pain that they caused you, you're now using that as power. That pain is helping you push through this situation. That pain is helping you forget all of the things that they put you through. You're now striving. You're now a better person. It's making you a better person. It's building you into that strong person that you need to be to get through this situation. And that's when they start to realize that they regret losing you. They start to notice that you're doing so much better without them. They start to notice you're not worried about them. They start feeling guilty. They actually start to hate what they did. And they might try to come back into your life. And when that happens, you definitely, if you decide to let that person back into your life, you need to make sure that the actions are speaking louder than the words. Because if not, that person is going to repeat that same cycle over and over and over again. Because when you let them back into your life and they have not took accountability for what they've done, they're going to do it again. They're going to feel like you're weak. They're going to feel like you're weak, and you will allow them to hurt you just for them to be in your life. And that's not what we healed for. We healed to be able to move on from that situation and come across somebody who we don't have to worry about giving chance after chance after chance. We healed from that situation to figure out who we are as a person. We healed from that situation to love ourselves, to know our worth, to stand on business. That person will continue to try to come back into your life until you don't let them. They're going to continue because they're going to realize that they messed up. They're going to realize that you are a good person. They're going to realize that they lost something special. And when they realize that, it's up to you. It's up to you to let them know either they messed up and there's no more second chances, or you decide to let them back in to try it again. But there will be signs. There will be signs. You will know. You will know if they have changed. There will be signs. The signs will be there. I know everybody's human. You know, we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but people definitely have to learn to take accountability. People know what they do. People know what they're getting themselves into. If someone truly loves you, they're not going to put themselves in a position to lose you. If they truly love and care about you, why would they put themselves in a position to lose you? Did they really want you in their life if they did what they did? Someone who loves you, they won't hurt you. They're not going to hurt you multiple times. Once somebody regrets losing you and they decide they want to come back into your life, it's for two reasons. One reason, they truly realize that they messed up and they are willing to make it right. Or that person is lonely, they're sad, they miss the memories that they had with you, and they just need somebody for the moment, and they're trying to see if you are going to be weak enough to allow them back into your life. Just always keep that in mind. When someone regrets losing you, it's for one or two reasons. Once you have mastered the art of detachment, you are going to be the most powerful person in the world, because it is hard to let go sometimes. I know sometimes you don't want to let go. It's hard to let go. It's hard to let go of somebody who you spent years with. You build memories. You pictured your life with that person. I know it's hard to let go. But sometimes that is the right thing to do, because that person does not align with how God wants your life to be. That person is not meant to be with you. That person is not meant to go through that journey with you. But just understand that you will get through this. You will get through this. Things will get better. You will find someone else. You will find another job. If you're going through something with your family members, it will work out. If you do have to separate yourself from that family member, then that's what God wanted you to do. It does get better. It doesn't stay like this forever. It gets better. It takes time. It does take time. But that's why the healing process is so beautiful, because it builds you into a brand new person. The healing process heals that wound. It's not just a band-aid over that wound. It actually heals that wound. That's why it's important to love yourself and know your worth. Once you know your worth, you are powerful. Never beg for someone back. Never beg for someone to stay. Never beg for someone to see your worth. Because when it's time for them to see your worth, oh, best believe they are going to see your worth. They're going to see what they missed out on. They're going to regret it. At the end of the day, you have to protect your peace, your mind, and your heart. You just can't allow bad company. And you're going to know when it's bad company, because it's not going to align with your spirit. It's not going to align with your lifestyle. It's not going to align with your energy. It's not going to align with your emotions. You're going to know when that person is not right for you. But it's up to you to let that person go. Life is a beautiful thing. And I feel like if something is in the way of that, if something is trying to make life harder for you, it's no good. It's bad vibes. It's bad energy. It's negative. And that's not what you want in your circle. It's a 90% chance that if that person hurt you once, they could hurt you again. Especially if they haven't learned their lesson. If they have not took accountability for what they've done. They will hurt you again if you let them. That's why it's important to heal. And lastly, you deserve to be treated right the first time. You shouldn't have to go through multiple chances for them to understand how to treat you. You deserve to be treated right the first time.